Welcome back to the show. I'm Alex,
And I'm Dom.
and today we're going to be discussing Urban Legends Mississippi.
Sweet.
I know, going
Love
back
urban legends.
to the Urban Legends, and I'm going to do the format differently this time.
Okay.
How we gave a little bit of information about 10 urban legends.
Mm,
Today I'm going to focus on three.
okay. And just go into more in
Yeah,
depth.
more detail. There's going to be more story driven.
Cool.
Okay. The Legend of the Singing River. In the heart of Mississippi, where the Pascagoula River meanders through lush landscapes and dense forests, there lies a tale as haunting as the melody that drifts through the air on certain nights. This is the legend of the Singing River, a story woven into the very fabric of the region's history, whispered among locals for generations. The Pascagoula River, known for its beauty and tranquility, holds a secret that dates back centuries. The legend tells of the Pascagoula tribe, a proud and peaceful people who lived along the riverbanks. They were known for their harmonious way of life, their songs echoing through the trees as they went about their daily activities.
Hmm.
However, their peaceful existence was threatened by the arrival of a rival tribe, the Biloxi. Tensions rose and war seemed inevitable. According to the legend, the Pascagoula tribe faced a difficult choice: submit to the Biloxi and lose their way of life, or choose the path of honor that would preserve their spirit forever.
Hmm.
One moonlit night, the Pascagoula people made their decision. They gathered by the river, hand in hand, singing their sacred songs with heavy hearts but unwavering resolve. They walked into the water, choosing to drown rather than be enslaved by their enemies.
Oh, wow.
As they disappeared beneath the surface, the river began to sing. To this day, locals claim that the Pascagoula River sings with the voices of the lost tribe. The mysterious hum can be heard in the stillness of the evening, a gentle, mournful melody that rises and falls with the river's flow. Scientists have tried to explain the phenomenon as natural acoustics or the
Hmm.
sounds of marine life, but the legend persists, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Pascagoula people.
It's really neat.
Yeah.
So, like like, is there a certain time of day or night that is more common to hear it, or is it just in general, just like randomly, every once in a while you can hear it?
If it's quiet, you can hear it. You can hear the hum of the
That's cool.
river.
I wonder what it is. I wonder if it really is the ghost or if
I don't
it's
know.
just something they haven't figured out yet.
I'd like to believe it's the ghost,
Yeah.
but many have sought to experience the river song, gathering on its banks in hopes of hearing the ethereal music. Some describe it as a chorus of human voices, others as a soft, melodic hum that seems to come from everywhere, but at nowhere at once.
Hmm.
Those who hear it are often moved, feeling a connection to the past long gone but never forgotten. The legend of the Singing River is more than just a ghost story. It is a reminder of sacrifice, cultural heritage, and the mysteries that lie hidden in the world all around us.
Right.
It speaks to the power of stories to keep history alive and ways in which nature can echo with the voices of those who came before us.
Hmm.
In Mississippi, where the river flows endlessly to the sea, the Singing River remains a cherished part of the state's folklore, a haunting melody carried by the wind, whispering of a timeless legend that refuses to fade.
That's really cool.
Yep. So that's the Singing River. Very interesting. I really, well, I mean, either way, it sucks that the tribe did have to go into the river and kill themselves, but
Yeah.
they chose that, them becoming slaves.
Yeah.
So, and losing their way of life. So
Hmm.
it was a big, like, F you to the
Yeah.
Biloxi
The
tribe. Like,
conquerors.
you're like, hey, we're going to
We're not gonna
enslave
be.
you.
We're not
Like,
gonna be conquered.
walking in the river.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is the legend of Robert Johnson, the man who sold his soul.
Hmm.
In the world of blues music, there is perhaps no legend more infamous than that of Robert Johnson, a Mississippi bluesman whose life and death are shrouded in mystery and intrigue. His story is a haunting tale of ambition, talent, and the supernatural, centered around the legendary crossroads.
Yeah.
Robert Johnson was born in 1911 in Hazelhurst, Mississippi, and grew up in the Delta. a region steeped in the rich tradition of blues music. From a young age, he dreamed of becoming a great musician, but his early attempts at playing the guitar were met with little success.
Right.
Frustrated and determined, Johnson disappeared for a while, leaving his hometown and its familiar faces behind. When he returned, something had changed. His guitar skills have transferred from rudimentary to extraordinary.
Right.
As if overnight, he had become one of the greatest blues musicians the world had ever seen. His haunting melodies and soulful lyrics captivated audiences, and his reputation spread quickly through the Delta. Whispers began to circulate about how Robert Johnson had acquired this remarkable talent. According to legend, Johnson had made a deal with the devil at a deserted crossroads one moonlight night. It was said that he had handed his guitar to a mysterious figure who tuned it and handed it back, granting Johnson unparalleled musical ability in exchange for his soul.
Makes sense.
Yeah. This eerie tale of Faustian bargain became intertwined with Johnson's legacy. Fueled by his eerie, melancholic songs and his untimely death at the age of 27, his music often touched on themes of restlessness, longing, and the supernatural, with songs like Crossroad Blues and Hellhound on My Trail, hinting at the dark forces that were said to have influenced his life. Yeah, that kind of hit the nail on the head. like, oh, hellhounds are after me.
What if he was just like a really good hustler?
I
Like
don't
he
know.
was always a good player, right?
According
And then
to,
one day he makes up the story about selling his soul, and then everybody buys it because it's like a big thing. He writes songs about it or whatever, and
no, apparently he really sucked at guitar. Like he was really bad. Despite the supernatural stories, Robert Johnson's music had a profound impact on future generations of musicians. His recordings, though few, have influenced countless artists, shaping the development of blues and rock music. His mysterious life and death have only added to the allure to his legend,
right,
making him a figure of fascination and reverence. The crossroads, a place where roads intersect, became a powerful symbol in blues folklore, representing the idea of choices and consequences, the thin line between the mundane and the mystical. For many, it remains a place where legends are born and destinies are forged.
Yeah, Crossroads has always been a interesting, like, legend in itself.
Yeah, absolutely. And just making deals with the devil at a crossroads, like it is. There's this. I think that him coming back, he probably just went out and got better, or found a teacher that would teach him better.
Yeah, but not overnight.
It wasn't overnight.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It was
probably got
like it was
exaggerated
overnight.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
exaggeration to fit the story better. And then he came back and was like, all right, let me sing about this. And then they used his songs and his newfound talent,
His
and they kind of
story
just made a connection.
and,
Yeah. But in Mississippi, where the Delta stretches out under vast skies, Robert Johnson's story endears a testament to the enduring power of music and the myths that surround its most enigmatic figures.
Yeah.
Whether he truly sold his soul or simply possessed an extraordinary talent, Johnson's legacy continues to captivate and inspire, a reminder of the mysterious forces that shape our lives and the stories we leave behind.
Yeah, there's always those conspiracy theories about artists selling their souls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they must have sold their soul to get where they are today because
like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, or whoever else. Pretty much, you can say about pretty much any artist.
All right, and the third and last one, the curse of the Yazoo Witch.
Ooh.
In the heart of Mississippi lies the historic town of Yazoo City, a place of charm and mystery. Among its many tales, none is more chilling than the legend of the Yazoo Witch, a story that has haunted the town for over a century. The legend dates back to the late 1800s when an old woman lived alone in the swamps outside Yazoo City. She was a reclusive figure, known for her strange habits and rumored to practice witchcraft. The townsfolk avoided her, worry of her mysterious ways and dark presence that seemed to surround her.
Probably just some old introvert that wanted to be left alone.
Poor old ladies just
Yeah, I
want to be left
know.
alone. They're always accused of being witches. One fateful day, a young boy disappeared near the swamp, and whispers started to spread about the old woman being
Of
responsible.
course. Probably was a gator or something, but
Yeah.
let's blame the old lady in the hut.
A group of angry townspeople marched into the swamp, determined to confront her and put an end to her supposed sorcery. As they approached her ramshackle cabin, they found her standing in the doorway, a knowing smile on her face.
Oh.
Realizing her time had come, the old woman cursed the town with her dying breath. She vowed that in 20 years she would return to exact her revenge.
I'd say that too. If I was got an angry mom gonna string me up or burn me, I'd tell him I'm gonna come. Fine. You think I'm a witch? I'm gonna make you believe that I curse you for.
Well, her curse that Yazoo River or Yazoo City would be destroyed in a great fire.
Uh-oh.
The townsfolk buried her in Glenwood Cemetery, hoping that the threat would die with her. For years, the story of the Yazoo witch was told and retold, a cautionary tale that kept children in line and adults wary of the unknown.
Yeah.
But as the years passed, her curse was all but forgotten, dismissed as a mere ghost story.
Yeah.
However, exactly 20 years later, on May 25th, 1904, a devastating fire swept through Yazoo City.
That's pretty weird.
Reducing much of the town to ashes. The flames spread rapidly, consuming over 200 homes and businesses in their path. The townspeople were stunned, and many recalled the witch's ominous curse.
Right.
They're like, hey, remember that woman we unnecessarily killed?
Yeah, the one that
Didn't
said
she
that
say something that was going to be a fire?
20 years is going to be a fire.
Yeah. Who just remembers that?
She probably knew they were coming after her and then, wrote a will for, a surviving family member and was like, hey, in 20 years, I want you to burn this town to the ground. I want you to do it on this exact day.
Yeah. I don't know about that. In the aftermath of the fire, curiosity led some to the witch's grave. To their shock, they found that the heavy chain surrounding her tombstone was broken, as if she had risen to fulfill her vengeful promise. The discovery only fueled the legend, solidifying the witch's place in local folklore.
They checked if she was in there.
Oh.
I mean, the chains were broken off, but
well, it was just a headstone. Why would they put a chain around the headstone?
I don't know.
That's dumb. But anyways, to this day, the legend of the Yazoo witch continues to captivate in the imaginations of Yazoo City's residents and visitors.
After they rebuilt from the fire.
Yeah. Her grave in Glenwood Cemetery has become the popular site for those who are seeking to explore the town's haunted past, and many claiming to feel a chilling presence in the air. Though the fire's true cause remains unknown, the legend serves as a reminder of the power of belief and the mysteries that linger in the shadows of history. The story of the Yazoo witch is more than just a tale of curses and revenge. It is a testament to the endearing allure of the supernatural and the ways in which stories can shape a community's identity. In Yazoo City, where the past and present intertwine, the legend of the witch lives on, a haunting echo of time when fear and superstition held sway over the hearts and minds of those who dared to venture into the unknown.
Yeah.
It was probably just like you said, a gator probably got the boy. He probably fell into the water, drowned. I mean, it's a swamp.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that could kill you.
Yeah.
And this old lady, probably heard that a child went missing, and they all showed up at her doorstep. Like, all right, yeah.
I was like, oh, you're looking for that little boy that you guys? I've seen the wanted posters or the
that
missing
I heard
posters.
Through the town, the screaming and everything. But
oh, you know about him? You must be the killer.
Yeah, it's dumb. But urban legends are just a part of our way of explaining things away.
It could just very well be the fact that people couldn't, there was making up a legend after the fact from the fire. Like, oh, well, 20 years ago, this old lady said there would be a fire here, and look now.
Yeah, like so. My thing is like, was there even a Yazoo witch? Like, was it a
Yeah.
lady who
Did she
did
ever
they
exist in the
actually
first
kill
place?
this lady because she, you know,
Yeah. How much of the story is
true?
based in fact and how much is not? Yeah.
Yeah, and then with that, they just added because that chain could have been put on that tombstone for any reason, like to keep people from grave robbing.
Yeah.
It could have been a wealthy lady, and they're like, oh, and then the fire happened. They're like, oh, and then they start trying to explain away why the fire happened.
Yeah.
It's probably like a kid playing with matches or something
Natural or
mundane,
anything.
like
Yeah.
how the Great Chicago Fire started. Apparently, it was a cow fart or
What?
something. I don't know. It was weird. Like a cow started the entire
I'll have to
fire
look
of
into that.
Great
That's crazy.
Chicago. It was like a cow fart or something, ignited hay or something like that. I don't know, but all I know is that apparently a cow is to blame for the Great Chicago
Oh
Fire.
man.
Uh, but yeah, no, I liked the witch one. I liked the Pascagoula
Yeah,
tribe.
I like the witch one too, and the tribe one.
Yeah, and Robert Johnson, obviously, I mean, he had to have sold his soul to be that good.
Nah.
Yeah, why not? I mean, without the blues music, there would be no music for about the devil.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah, I mean, the blues music shrouded in satanic
No, yeah.
uh, muses and stuff. Apparently, there is a Robert Johnson recording that you cannot listen to
Why?
because it's cursed. Like anyone who listens to it dies.
Like the ring?
Yeah, I mean, I think they did like a supernatural episode about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and apparently there's some truth in the matter, but I don't know. I'd listen to it, so I don't.
Just out of a morbid
Yeah, more
curiosity, yeah.
curiosity, I'd listen to it and stuff. Apparently, it's a recording of hellhounds.
I guess I could understand, you see horror movies and you're like,
Yeah,
these people are so stupid because why would you open that door? Why would
yeah,
you go
and
do
I'd be
this?
like, I would do
And then you
it.
get yourself in that situation in real life and you'd be like, I don't know. I kind of just want to see what would happen.
Yeah, obviously that's pretty much what causes us to get killed.
Yeah.
Just being curious. But well, those were Urban Legends Mississippi.
Pretty good.
More story driven and a little bit more information on everything. And I think next date we'll do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Do 5 instead of 3.
Cool.
But there was only like 4 from Mississippi that were like actually well known.
Really?
Yeah, Mississippi doesn't have really a lot of urban legends that are well known.
We need some of our listeners from Mississippi to chip
For
in with
real.
some of their.
You would think that would be more because of the Mississippi River. It's like there's a lot of things like I'm surprised there's not a monster in the Mississippi
The
River.
problem is that it's hard nowadays for there to be any unique urban legends that haven't already been done in some way or another, or have something in common with other ones.
Yeah, and I don't know, with folklore and stuff, it's difficult.
It's a lot of common themes.
Yeah,
because a lot of the urban legends are made from real life.
Yeah,
lessons.
Yeah, that and people travel. They bring their urban legends.
Yeah,
like Louisiana and Mississippi are like right beside each other, so I'm sure they share a lot of similarities and a lot of urban legends and stuff.
Probably, yeah.
But Robert Johnson is a historic figure.
Yeah.
So I mean, like his urban legend is probably the one that's most based in reality.
Facts. Yeah.
Facts and stuff that he really did die at 27, and no one knows why he died. That stuff. A lot of people think it's a drug overdose or a heart problem or something, but everybody knows if you watch Supernatural, he was dragged to hell by the hellhounds.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you in the next episode. And don't forget to follow that Real or Ruse podcast with me and Trey. We talk about, I mean, there might be a story from one of the urban legends in there. You never know.
Yep. I've been listening to them pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.